Good afternoon, D&D TikTok and barbecue TikTok and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Barbecue. Let's get it done. Happy Friday, peeps! Let's dig in the mini barbecue and see what type of dice we're using today. And today it looks like we're using our heavy icy blue dice. As always, this series is inspired by the popular Roll for Sandwich series by AdventuresinAardia. The dice have been tossed, and before we get started, be sure to tune in on Monday at noon for a big announcement. We got something good coming to Roll for Barbecue in the very near future. Alright, enough talk. It's time to go ahead and roll for meat. 1, we got beef. Finally.
Hey, where's the beef?
Let's see what type of beef we're cooking up today. 5, Thors Hammer. After 151 episodes, we finally got Thors Hammer. And don't forget that prep work. There it is. Now that we got that prep work out of the way, let's roll for binder. 1, we got none. Okay, I guess we're not putting anything on this. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and roll for rubs. 8, Killer Hogs and 5, Swine Life Barbecue. Let's go ahead and roll for Killer Hogs. 7, we got the Texas Brisket Rub. This rub is really good for big cuts of beef. We're gonna put this on both sides, being sure that every side is coated. Let's go ahead and roll for Swine Life. 3, we got the prime beef. I'm very happy with this. Both of these rubs are perfect for beef. We let our beef shank rest for about 15 minutes before applying the Swine Life rub. Another 15 minutes of resting, and of course we gotta cover up that bone. You gotta always use protection.
Because you will get pregnant and die.
Now that we protected the bone, let's ironically roll for wood. 7, maple wood. And of course, let's go ahead and roll for Char Griller. Here we go. Big red. Man, this one's working overtime. You guys know the grill. We're cooking on Big Red, 275 degrees Fahrenheit, so we hit 180 degrees Fahrenheit. At 180, we're gonna foil it up. Then we gotta add a little bit of moisture. We're gonna add some Miller Lite to the inside to allow it to braise. There's a lot of connected fat, and we want that to break down with some heat and moisture. After 6 hours, this beef shank is done. We're gonna let it rest for about 25 minutes, and then we're gonna take it out of the foil. This was cooked until it hit 203 degrees internal. And now we're gonna go ahead and take that foil right off the bone. Everything is nice and protected. And of course that beef just falls right off. But let's go ahead and put that back. And now it's time to roll Wild Magic. Let's click those tongs. It's time for the D20 sauce roll. 5, Pappy's White Lightning. I guess we can salvage this somehow. We got Pappy's White Lightning barbecue sauce. We're gonna go ahead and drizzle it right onto the beef before we start shredding it. And can't forget the easy cheese. There it is in all its glory.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
Nothing like putting a cheap ingredient on an expensive cut of meat. We're gonna pull out some of that bone marrow, then start shredding it. It should fall apart really easy. The smoke ring was immaculate. Everything looked really pretty. We gotta find the right piece, get it nice and coated, then to add the easy cheese. Good Lord. It looks good, but how does it taste? Here we go. Oh yeah, this is actually really, really good. A couple of things I would change. First and foremost, remove the easy cheese. That's an obvious. Second, I would wrap this in butcher paper instead of tin foil. The foil really makes a pot roast type of feel to it. I really want to exemplify the barbecue profile, so I think butcher paper would work much better. The flavor is there. The White Lightning works really good with the beef. The easy cheese, it's a nice addition. It's not a great addition, but it's not bad. Overall, I'm actually shockingly happy with this one. It's easy, it's cheesy, it's just right. I think it's going to give us a good grade. So for that, we'll give it a 9.6 out of 10, and we're going to call this Thor, the God of Cheddar. And just like that, folks, that's episode 152. Be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe, and as always, we'll see you guys at the next barbecue.